I'm Jen. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for choosing this video. As the title says, I visited Egypt solo to celebrate my 60th birthday. And this video is part one of two. Part one is the first half of my travels, which were all in northern Egypt, Cairo and Giza. The second video will follow next week, or it will be the next one, and it is about the second half of my trip, which is in southern Egypt, Aswan and Luxor. Now, everybody has heard of Egypt. I know this. I've wanted to visit Egypt since I was a little girl, but if you don't know exactly where it is, like on a map, here it is. Now, that's in the whole world. And I live in Canada on Vancouver Island, which is on the west coast of Canada, as you can see. So it took me 20.5 hours to get to Cairo from Vancouver Island. It's not just a hop, skip, and a jump. It was literally half a world away. So if you're thinking about going, maybe check out how long it will be and realize that you can't go for a week. It has to be for 2 weeks. It has to be. You won't be able to recover. So Egypt is in Africa, which also checked a little box for me because that will be my 5th continent. All that's left is Australia and Antarctica for me. So look out, penguins and Aussies. I'm coming for you. I mean in a good way. Here's another map, and this is just the detail of actually Egypt. My first half is up north, Cairo and Giza, and the second half will be down south, Aswan and Luxor. Now, Cairo and Giza are, I guess, sister cities. They live beside each other, right across the river from one another. What river, you ask? Why, the River Nile. Cairo has 22 million people. Giza has 8 million. And so together they are a 30 million person metropolis. And it's huge and busy. Big city, big lights. You fly into Cairo, and on the west bank, which is Giza, the pyramids, the famous pyramids are over there, as well as the Grand Egyptian Museum. And on the east bank, which is Cairo, you have big city, museums, architecture, temples, mosques, all of that kind of history. You can stay in either Giza or in Cairo, but I chose Giza. I chose to stay on the West Bank because I wanted to have a view of the pyramids. I was going to Egypt for the pyramids anyhow. I want a view of the pyramids. If you stay in Cairo, you can get an equally wonderful view of the river, to see boat traffic back and forth at night, the cityscape. It's gorgeous. But you will not be able to see the pyramids from your hotel unless it's a very, very clear day, and they will be very far off in the distance. So, And I'll put a link to where I stayed down in the description if you like that. Now, why solo? Well, number one, I did ask close friends and family in the beginning, like far back when I was planning, I'm a planner, if they would like to come with me. And yes, they all wanted to come with me, but none of them could actually fit it in logistically. So there went that. And then there are organized group tours. And I have taken an organized group tour before, and I loved it. I went to Peru with G Adventures. I highly recommend G Adventures, and I looked up G Adventures trips that they had going to Egypt for this time too. Immediately just thought, all right, I'll go with G Adventures. And the thing is that although they have great itineraries, as do Exotica and Intrepid, and those are just a few that I'm naming, but lots of group travel companies have great trips, great tours through Egypt. None of them actually did what I wanted to do for as long as I wanted to do, and some of them were doing stuff that I didn't want to do, visiting places that I had no interest in. And I just thought, I'm only going to go once, I think. And I don't want to compromise. I don't want to do stuff that I don't want to do. And I want to stay, for an entire afternoon at the Grand Egyptian Museum, not for an hour. So I decided to do it on my own. That's why. Plus, I have traveled alone for my entire life, so I'm pretty used to it. And I thought, although it would be challenging, that I could plan it out and make myself feel safe and looked after and see and do everything that I wanted to do. And why Egypt? Well, heck, I've wanted to visit Egypt since I was a little girl. Just pyramids, mummies, Brendan Fraser. Who doesn't want to visit Egypt? So, King Tut, here I come. Actually, I am Office Jen, and I will be dropping into the video every now and then just to add some context along the way. So please enjoy and leave me comments and questions if you like. And as I said, I'll put links to the places that I stayed and the tours that I took down in the description if you're at all interested. Also, I should say, this video is not sponsored. I paid for everything myself. Okay, now let's get to it. Hi there. I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am off to Egypt. Today's video is going to take me from home here on Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada. And the second video will start with a cruise down the Nile on a traditional dahabeah, which is what the pharaohs used to go up and down the Nile. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But first, Cairo and the pyramids.
Queen.
Okay.
You are my queen now.
Thank you. Oh, it's lovely. Look at this. But I want to see the view.
Saqqara and pyramid view.
Yes, please, thank you. Oh my goodness. And my own little balcony. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Right outside my door. It's Egypt. I'm in Egypt. I'm here. I'm here at a very nice hotel, the Marriott Mina house, right in Giza. And my room is a VIP room with a balcony overlooking the Great Pyramid of Giza. So happy, so tired. In Egypt, the land of the pyramids and pharaohs and the curse of the mummy. Stay tuned. Now, I booked all of my day tours that I took on this trip through either Viator or Get Your Guide. Both of them were great. Both of them had tons of day tours available, and it was just, you know, what one was going to fit my schedule the best and what one did everything that I wanted to do. So the first tour that I took was through Get Your Guide, and I found a guide and driver for, I think it was about $110 US. And the itinerary was the Great Pyramids, the Sphinx, Saqqara, and Memphis. I got picked up at the front of my hotel. They took me directly to the pyramids. Everything was paid for. I didn't have to, you know, come up with money or anything. And the guide was mine for basically the entire day. He was fabulous. Loved him. Really recommend. One thing, Egypt is really hot. I went in the beginning of September 2025. And the average temperature during the day was about 37 degrees Celsius. I'll have to put Fahrenheit up here. But it was hot. Carry water and get your stuff done in the morning. Don't try and do anything outside in the afternoons. It's just too hot, and it really wears you down very quickly. So I am headed out my first morning for my first tour of the pyramids, the Great Pyramid and that complex, as well as the ones at Saqqara, I hope. And I'm supposed to be riding a camel today. So I have a few things that I want to sort of check off my list of stuff I want to do while I'm here in Egypt, and one of them is obviously visit the pyramids, but also ride the camel. Yay. So I hope I can check those off more. A Nile cruise, and I have one booked. Let's hope that that works out. I'd also like to ride a hot air balloon over the Valley of the Kings. Not booked, but it all depends on weather, and I'm hopeful of that one as well. Another item on my list is to see the golden mask of King Tutankhamun. I don't even know if that's the proper pronunciation. You hear all different kinds. But that has been on my list since I was a little girl. So that is, I think, currently at the Cairo Museum, the old museum in downtown Cairo in Tahrir Square. And I have a tour booked through Viator to go and visit the museum with a guided tour, and also visit the Khan El Khalili market. And that's another item that I want to go to. I wanted to go to the Khan El Khalili market. It's a huge open air market in Cairo, I guess the biggest one in Egypt. And I really wanted to visit that and hopefully get some souvenirs, maybe some jewelry for me, who knows. But that is also on the list. Anyhow, I will have Office Jen put a list up of all of the things that I want to see and do while I'm here in Egypt. And it's not a huge list, but I really, really want to do everything on it. So we'll see if I can check all of the boxes. Here we go, the Great Gate. Okay. And here's my guide, Aladdin. Here I am. We're getting on the bus to go around to the pyramids. You can't just drive up to them now. So there are the pyramids, and that is my hotel. And if we keep going, that is Giza, the Great Pyramid. And this is Khufu or Khafre? Khufu. Well, we'll call that a box checked. I just climbed around inside the Queen's tomb, one of the 3 queens of the king of the Great Pyramid. And it was hot in there and very stifling and very tight. So I don't think that I would want to climb inside the Great Pyramid. Not at all. More dogs. I can't help it. They're so cute. Oh, there are camels. Oh, they're so big. Oh my gosh.
Put your feet here.
Foot there? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Move your body front.
Front?
That's good.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Just hold tight and lean back your body back there.
Okay.
Right?
You're getting
ready?
this right?
You ready?
Yeah. Be gentle, please.
Yes, he's very gentle camel. His name Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yes.
Okay. My camel is named Pepsi.
Finish.
Oh! Okay. Here I go on the camel.
Yeah.
Listen. Thank you. Woo. So this is Saqqara.
That's the name of Saqqara, driven from God Soka. God Soka is the god of death.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We support it. And you can see the color between the skin to the male and woman. Here you can see this reddish, and this is actually because the male will come with this one, not like the woman.
Still in Saqqara.
Tomb of Hero.
In Tomb of Hero. I'm in Memphis now, which is an open-air museum, and just coming up on another Sphinx, the second biggest one except for the one in the Giza plateau with the pyramids. And this one was commissioned by Queen Hatshepsut. And it's gorgeous. It's got a nose, this one. This is Ramses the Great.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here
Well, over 10,000 steps today, day one, visiting the pyramids. And I haven't eaten since 6 a.m. at breakfast, so I am off to dinner at Alfredo's, one of the 3 restaurants here at Mina House. It's funny because I dropped into the concierge after all of my touring today to ask for a reservation at Alfredo's. You're supposed to have one. And they both of the ladies at the concierge desk smiled at me and said, "Yes, of course, Miss Chalmers." And I was like, "Oh." But I had put on my reservation here that it was my 60th birthday that I was celebrating. And they've all been wishing me happy birthday and knowing, you know, it's her. And it's been so nice. So I'm sort of famous for celebrating my birthday here at Mina House while I'm here. Now tomorrow I am planning to go to the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is like 99% open, and you can get a guide there at the museum once you arrive. It's only about 1 kilometer away from Mina House, but there's no way I can walk it. It's on a very busy road. You have to go through some like traffic circles, and I just don't want to. So I'm going to drop in at the concierge on my way back to my room after dinner and have them get me an Uber or a car or something to take me there and bring me back. So it's a pretty traditional Italian menu, and I just ordered a salad and a Diavolo pizza. I'm in the mood for pizza. I know I'm in Egypt, but I had Egyptian last night. I had an Egyptian salad, which was really good, and they made it with no onions for me. So, yeah, tonight is gonna be pizza and a salad again. And I'm starving. Did I tell you that? I am. Okay, well, I didn't want to give an update until I left the restaurant, but it wasn't that great. I ordered the pizza, and it was just thin crust, and the crust was fine, but in the middle it was just soggy. So I told the waiter, I ate like 2 pieces. I told the waiter when he came, and he got the general manager, and they all, you know, were very upset. I wasn't upset. I told them, you know, I ate the 2 pieces. I don't want another one. I can't eat anymore. But they caught me the pizza anyhow and were very apologetic. So that was totally cool. But the salad was quite good. Glass of wine was nice. They have a really nice bread offering with olive oil for dipping, olive oil and balsamic. So that was really nice as well. The thing is, I'm going back there in 2 days for my birthday dinner. So, and I told him that. I told the general manager that I was coming back. So he said that they will make it perfect for me next time. I hope that's true. Okay, day 2, full day 2. Yesterday was the pyramids and riding a camel and crawling down into the tomb of one of the queens in the Queen's Pyramid. And this morning I needed some Tylenol and some stretching. Boy, did I ever. I got in more than 10,000 steps yesterday, which is above the 6,000 that I usually get. So, light breakfast and a pretty light dinner as well. So, phew. Today is a guided tour of the Grand Egyptian Museum. I'm not allowed to bring anything but my cell phone in there, no selfie sticks or anything like that. So I'm probably just gonna take a bunch of like still pictures and hopefully hit the gift shop. I'm hoping they have a nice gift shop because yesterday, although I asked my guide to take me to like a gift shop type place, we did go to like a papyrus store and a perfume and oils store. These were set up, I think, you know, he was contracted to sort of take me to these places. And I didn't buy anything. And they were obviously, you know, for tourists. I know that the gift shop at the Grand Egyptian Museum, if they have one, is also for tourists, but I hope and have a feeling that maybe their offerings will be a little higher quality. I'm hoping. Anyhow, I have hired a driver from the hotel here to take me there and pick me up, rather than trying to figure out an Uber or a taxi situation. The gem is only like a kilometer away from Mina House, the hotel that I'm staying, but there's no way I can walk it. It's a very busy highway system with lots of busyness going on, and I wouldn't want to walk it, even though it's a kilometer, and I don't want to have to worry about Uber or taxi. It's easier just to let the concierge work it out for me, although it's $85 US round trip. I'm on vacation. It's my birthday, and it makes me feel more comfortable and safe to know that I've got a driver picking me up. So I am basically off. See you. This is just the entrance inside the gem, and it is huge. I'm waiting for my tour to start. So that was the GEM, the Grand Egyptian Museum, and I highly recommend getting a guide. You can reserve a spot online on a guided tour within the Grand Egyptian Museum. You don't have to book a tour with anybody else. And I think they run like every 2 hours or something. It's about $25 US. Don't try and just walk around on your own. You really, really will miss all of the context. And it's so huge. Just get a guide. It was wonderful. The museum did have a gift shop and had some wonderful stuff in it and also some pretty kitschy stuff. Not a lot of gifts for men, I found. Lots of gifts for kids and women, but not a lot for men, and just a lot of little statues of pyramids and statues of sphinxes. Not great. I think they got to work on their gift shop. Work on it. Also, the GEM was not air conditioned, and I had my little handheld fan out for most of the tour. So, and this was, I mean, it's indoors, it's a museum, and obviously the exhibits are all in climate controlled plastic or glass enclosures, but walking around, boy, was it hot. Very hot. Very glad to have my driver from the hotel take me back and forth. There's no way you can walk it. There's no way. None. Take an Uber, get your hotel to arrange something for you, but you can't walk it. So it is 4:45 in the AM. And today's plan is to head to the Old Cairo Museum in downtown Cairo in Tahrir Square. It was built in 1901 or 1902, and it houses the King Tut objects, not all of them, but most of them, and hopefully the gold funerary mask, which is on my list of things I would like to see today. And I'm also headed to the Khan el-Khalili market / bazaar, which is one of the largest markets in Northern Africa. I am going with a guide from Viator, and they are picking me up out at the main entrance at 8 AM this morning. So breakfast doesn't open until 6, and I think that I will sit on my balcony, watch my pyramid, and maybe a YouTube video or two until breakfast is open. Last day here at Marriott Mina house, but I fly down to Aswan in the south tomorrow morning early. Happy birthday to me. here we are at the Khan El Khalili market. And directly ahead of me in the hat is my guide, Ehab. He's been telling me all about the Muslim section of Cairo because we had to drive all the way through Cairo to get here. Oh my gosh, it's hot out. It's probably about 40 out right now. It's so hot, but also so cool. Thank you.
This way is the best way.
I'm just looking. Thank you. Hide. He knows everything.
How can
Thank
take
you.
their money today?
No, thank you.
Cotton t-shirt.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Egyptian dress.
ايوه ان شاء الله.
Excuse me, Christmas on $2.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
How can I take your money?
That's okay. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
لا عايزين حاجات صغيرة.
بص.
No, I think so. Thank you.
Want to spend some more money now?
I swear to God. My guide, Ahab, knows everybody in here. He's talking to everyone, slapping hands. Long time no see. This is crazy. All of the vendors, all of the little shops. No, thank you. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you. Oh, look. I just got back in my room and they've done something a little special for my birthday. I did tell them that today was my birthday. So that's nice. And my room's all made up and I'm finished now for the day. Went and saw King Tut's artifacts. Wasn't able to take any pictures, of course, and couldn't take my selfie stick in, of course. And the Khan El Khalili market, which was sort of an experience, definitely. Thank goodness I had my guide with me. That was helpful. Seemingly he knew everyone. Now I think it's going to be a little bit of relaxation and I'm going to try the Indian food restaurant for my birthday dinner. Happy birthday to me. This is a gift from the hotel. And it's delicious. All right, so I have a confession. Ooh, I'm walking out onto the balcony. That's not my confession. My confession is that the Marriott sent me this delicious chocolate cake, confection, double chocolate, triple chocolate cake confection thing. And I've eaten like half of it. It was so good. And now I can't think about eating dinner. I think I have spoiled my dinner. my birthday dinner. I can't possibly go to the Indian restaurant, order $100 meal and not eat it. And I know that I wouldn't eat it. I am stuffed. I have spoiled my own dinner. But I'm not even mad. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm turning around so I can see the pyramid. I am staying in the most wonderful place, doing and seeing all of the things and just enjoying myself to no end. Plus, I leave tomorrow very early in the morning to catch a flight to Aswan in the south. And there I will catch my cruise down the Nile. I have to I have a car and driver at 4 a.m. in order to get to the airport on time. So I have to pack tonight and sort of savor the last few hours of this, there, that, and so I don't get dinner tonight. I ate half a cake by myself while wearing a tiara. I'm okay with that. I just don't care. So packing will be the order for this evening, and 4 a.m. off to the airport tomorrow morning to catch my cruise.